feel like I'm coming alive again. Yeah. I came here seeking treatment for Lyme disease.
I'm her partner, David, and I'm just here to make sure she makes it through all this. And we're here for the next step in this journey together.
I started showing symptoms at age 5, and they said that I had chronic Lyme by 7 years old. My body changed a lot in the past 2 years, where I developed these seizure-like episodes and tremors, severe muscle spasms. I've been bedbound for 2 years now, so daily tasks have been extremely difficult for me to do. Just brushing my teeth or brushing my hair in the morning. Some days has been impossible. He's been my angel. There's days he's had to brush my teeth and brush my hair. I've really lost all ability to do anything as a functioning human. And these 3 weeks here, I can't even believe it. This is the most I've ever felt like Brandy. And I'm not sure that I've ever even felt like Brandy before, because my mind just keeps going back to times when I was younger or in high school. And I really have just been pushing through my entire life. And I feel like being here, we've discovered so much. And I actually created a foundation for myself, for my health. I could tell you I've seen 13 neurologists in the past 2 years. And the last one, he closed his book on me and told me he couldn't help me. He actually told me to get a psychiatrist and make sure I'm prescribed Xanax. That was a real slap in the face, because I finally thought I found someone to hear me, and I waited about 3-4 months until I brought all my Lyme documents to him. And once he saw that it was Lyme that I was dealing with, he just didn't want to deal with it. In the past 2 years, I've been admitted into 6 different hospitals for weeks at a time. Everyone discharged me as unknown or anxiety. The times that I thought that wasn't a good enough answer, I ended up in a nursing facility. I was honestly left there to die because no one was helping me. Coming here to hear you're not crazy was huge. We're dealing with this on a daily basis. So to hear like from professionals that this is real, that what we're dealing with is real, it's really happening, and it has to be dealt with. I found Biologix through a friend. She came here about a year ago. She was having a really rough go leading up to it, and she came for her 2-week treatment, and she came home feeling 85% better. The fact that she came here and I saw such a change within 2 weeks was really, it was a miracle seeing that. And then watching her go back to work, be with her daughter, do normal daily life things again, and go on vacation. I've had my eyes on it, and I've been watching it. And at home, I've just been studying all different people and their different paths of treatment. And I finally made the decision to come after another holiday season being in bed. I always somehow got myself down to the dinner table and enjoyed dinner, but this year I sat up in a room and I listened to everyone laughing and enjoying their holidays, and I just couldn't live like that anymore. I just knew this is where I had to go. It was the first time someone looked at, I started documenting everything, like taking videos and pictures, because no one believed us. So then I sent it all here, and I felt seen. They saw what we were dealing with and said I needed to get here, and I knew I needed to get here too.
I feel like I haven't seen her in almost over 2 years now, and these past 3 weeks now have been fantastic. She's present, like she's in the room, just laughing, talking, feeling more like herself, and I'm seeing like herself coming back, and every day there's improvement. You know, I was a little skeptical, you know, coming here only because we've seen a lot of failure over the past like 2+ years. Being here just these few weeks has changed a lot. Even just being able to enjoy like just certain things like food or a movie, movies that she's already seen, you know, but then now she's rewatching them and she's like actually seeing the movie, you know. No, I'm excited for her and stuff, and I'm excited to like go home and just watch her get better.
I was looking in the mirror in the morning and I actually saw myself in the mirror, and I haven't seen myself in a really long time. And since then, just things have been clicking so naturally of just who I am. When I went home for a little bit, my daughter was like, "You've been laughing," or what did she say? She's like, "You're giggling so much." She was like, "I haven't heard you laugh in so long." The first week was focused on like detoxing and getting our body working again. The doctors here have been absolutely phenomenal. My doctor, the way he looks in my eyes, I know that I'm being cared for. The techniques that they have are just out of this world. Seeing the way that they go about figuring, you know, matching the body to what it needs is just mind-blowing. And so many times I look at my doctor and these little light bulbs just go off in his head. And then for me too, like these puzzle pieces are just coming together and just everything's starting to finally make sense. And then being introduced to the induced native phage therapy that was
a game changer.
It's a miracle, it really is. Those little tiny bottles, they brought me back to life, you know, and in a healthy way.
The way her health was going, it didn't seem like we were going to be able to get married within, you know, a year and stuff. But no, Biologix made that possible. You know, it made our next steps in life possible. You know, we have some short-term goals for the next, you know, 2 to 5 years. We want to buy a new home, want to, you know, grow our family, get married, take a nice honeymoon and stuff. And you know, a lot of that was kind of slipping away for us before, and now it feels like that's back in arm's reach. And yeah, it's all back on the table. You know, these are things that we were thinking maybe, you know, some of them could be possible. We might have to make adjustments for them. Other things weren't going to be possible. But now, no, after this experience, it puts everything back on the table. It feels like everything's possible again. Their approach of like how they try to couple their supplements and their therapies, everything has a purpose. You know, like if they are changing her protocols and focusing more on certain organs, the therapies match that. You know, like they just seem very, very in tune, especially with how in tune the nurses are with the doctors, with the massage therapists. Like this is a team effort. I got to say that was one of the biggest surprises, was seeing what a team effort it is here by everybody.
From the moment you walk in here, it's a smile and you become family. The patients come first. I don't feel pushed to the side. I truly feel like, I said to him this morning, I feel like I have somewhere to go. Finally, we have somewhere to go.
You know, one thing that Brandy had said to Dr. Warren was that, you know, she felt like this was her last chance at life. And he corrected her and said,
this is the first thing he said to me.
This is your
the first chance at your new life.
Your first chance at your new life, you know, which is, you know, that's a beautiful thing, you know, for them to look at it like that, and for the doctors to be so personable and stuff, you know, because we feel like, you know, to really trust somebody through this experience is you have to trust them and stuff. And, you know, Dr. Warner, Dr. Jerningham, they didn't have to share like their personal, you know, stories or tell us about their families and stuff like that, but they did, you know, and that shows high character. And, you know, that's something that we really value.
We built so many relationships, like while we've been here. We've met people from all over the place, all over the world. You
know, back home, we don't really meet, you know, many patients where, you know, they're comfortable sharing information or, you know, each other's stories and stuff. But here, yeah, it was a really nice thing to see. It was like, you know, people sharing their, you know, their stories with one another and building a community, being able to lean on one another. That part has like brought some comfort, especially to Brandy.
Oh gosh,
You
yeah.
know, because once she got here, she finally was able to take that breath and be like, okay, yeah, like there's a whole community of people experiencing the same exact thing.
My body wants to work and it wants to heal. And I feel that. And that is everything that I have needed.